Alrighty, and welcome back everyone to another episode of the first inning. And we got a lot to talk about today. And let me just make sure my volume is on. It surely is. Alright, so we're gonna get this thing started. And let me tell you, first of all, like, share, subscribe. This is the first inning, and we're live Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. And I want you to hit the notification bell so when I go live, you can be part of the show, comment below, and conversate. So the Yankees this week have gone through a lot. And I've been seeing Yankee fans talking about they need to send down Anthony Volpe down. There's people saying how bad DJ LeMayu's slump is. But nobody's talking about how terrible Garrett Cole is. And why is there a first baseman playing left field? Jake Bowers, I have no idea. Right? And it's like, first of all, in left field, I think you should have Oswaldo Cabrera starting left fielder. For now, since Judge is out, you got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa does a real good job in center field. I mean, that kid could play, and they did a really good job with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And let me tell you, I never would have thought it would have turned out that great. Seriously, never would have thought it. I gotta make this a little bit bigger for you guys. But let me tell you, who would have thought Isaiah Kiner-Falefa would have did his thing like that? Never would have thought it. You know? But he's doing it. Alright, got that fixed up a little bit there. And hey Bryson, what's up, man? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know why they make it 2 games. Like it's such a big deal, you know? The Mets and Yankees, as of right now, they're doing terrible. Let's be honest, they're doing terrible. The Mets have lost the polar bear, and we lost the Judge. So it's like, and the Yankees are pretty much limping as of right now. I mean, the Mets got their players still, but the Yankees are pretty much limping right now. I had to talk a little louder because there's music playing in the background, and hopefully you can hang out with me for a little bit. But the Yankees have lost Aaron Judge, Beta. They have lost Nestor Cortez. They have lost now also Greg Allen. And let me get into Greg Allen real quick. Greg Allen was a force to be reckoned with on the base pads. And him and Anthony Volpe together on base pads, that was a force to be reckoned with. But it seems like that day against Chicago, he's gotten hurt. So Greg Allen was placed on the 10-day injured list over the weekend. And after the outfielder strained his right hip, it's apparently a serious issue. And Aaron Boone told people that the Yankees expect Greg Allen to miss about 6 to 8 weeks. I mean, 6 to 8 weeks. That's the whole summer. He's not coming back till September then. You know what I mean? And without Harrison Bader, without Aaron Judge, he was doing well. He got a triple and a home run. And he was in a trade with the Red Sox, a minor league trade last month, and that's how we got Greg Allen. Greg Allen was a great player in the beginning when we first got him, But, I mean, you got guys on the Yankees coming through like Willie Calhoun. He has a good bat, first of all. So he should be playing in right field. They should have Oswaldo Cabrera starting in left field. Willie Calhoun in right. And have in center field for now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. At least you have some type of defense going on there. Now, Jake Bauers, the guy is, I believe, is a first baseman. He's a first baseman. Okay? And let me see what teams he was on. He started off with Cleveland and Seattle. And he was a first baseman. And this guy's playing left field for the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. Do you know how hard that is? You see, guys, you have to understand one thing. Right? You cannot practice playing left field anywhere in the world. Now, baseball. Now, let me say this. Let me explain this to you guys. Now, catching a fly ball in Yankee Stadium is a once in a lifetime play. Every play that goes that every time a ball is put into play, it's once in a lifetime. You say, how could it be once in a lifetime? I'm going to tell you why it's once in a lifetime play. Because, first of all, the conditions on that baseball are extreme, first of all. Now, that baseball has a major league pitcher throwing that baseball, right? The pitcher is throwing 90 miles an hour. That is rare to see in other leagues, if that makes sense. Then you have a major league hitter that can hit the ball 400, 500 feet, right? So now you got that going on. Then you have the stadium that you're playing in, which is Yankee Stadium. You cannot practice this. Even in Yankee Stadium, you can't practice this. Why? Because the time of day you're playing, right? The caliber of pitcher and hitter that the ball is being hit off of, the time of day, the weather, the crowd, the noise, the way the ball is hitting the light. You cannot practice these things. In spring training, they tried to make Steinbrenner Field, Legends Field, aka Legends Field, look like Yankee Stadium. Why? So they can have that feel for the baseball for when they play in Yankee Stadium. But you cannot create these conditions in a practice world setting. You can't do it. It's impossible. So these balls are once in a lifetime. Well, I didn't go to the I didn't go to the parade. I went to a party, actually, viewing party, and I did not go to the game on Sunday. I was too tired. I was on the way and I didn't go. So know that there ain't gonna be a third Red Sox um, vlog. And by the way, let me tell you something. The Red Sox, I mean, that was a crappy ass series. It was a crappy series. It was a boring. The games were boring. It's not the same no more. Rivalry is not the same no more. Boston is another team. And and Garrett Cole pitched horribly. The last two starts, Garrett Cole has been playing horribly. Why? I have no idea. But I mean, it's terrible. Now Garrett Cole, he's been giving up a lot of home runs lately. If you get that too, but also these games that the Yankees have played against the Chicago White Sox and the Red Sox, they were beat on home runs. They didn't get it. The Yankees weren't beat on small ball baseball. Yeah, here and now and then they scored a base hit to score a run, but majority of the runs were home runs. Majority of the runs were home runs. But it's crazy, man. So, and on that note, we really needed Aaron Judge back. We really needed. Well, Jose Trevino played, but he wasn't really a big part. The person with the biggest offense was Volpe. Volpe. He was doing his thing. Jake Bowers did some stuff. Billy McKinney hit some stuff. Willie Calhoun was doing his thing. Rizzo was trying, but he was striking out a lot. Donaldson hit a home run, and he's been doing well since he came back. Gabriel Torres hit a few hits in a home run. So, I mean, the Yankees are coming around. It's just that they're losing to the home run baseball. That's the only problem there. And if the Yankees could get past that, it'll be worth it. Billy McKinney. Now, I don't know where the hell this guy came from, but he was hitting. He hit a home run. He hit that on Friday night. Was it the White Sox or Boston Red Sox? I forget which one. I think it was the doubleheader. He hit that home run on. And it was pretty good. So he did well there. So you got a bunch of players that are doing well, man. It's just that the Yankees got to get better with it, though. I mean, the batting lineups. It's like, what are these lineups? I mean, my opinion, Volpe should be batting first or second in the lineup so he can try to steal some bases. And the reason why you have him batting first or second is so uh um the batter could get better pitches to hit if he's trying to steal second. Volpe. If Volpe is trying to steal second, the batter that's batting is gonna get better pitchers, better pitches, better at bats because they're trying to throw the ball as fast as they can to the catcher so the catcher can throw him out at second. That's the whole game there. But and then like especially with Aaron Judge, if Aaron Judge is batting, that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit a home run because they're pretty much gonna throw the ball down the plate or straight. It's not gonna be a curve or anything like that. So it's crazy. Oh, look at this. 13 minutes ago. Let's read this article that just popped up here. Steinbrenner on Judge, less Yanks, and we've got to start hitting. Now, it says, even Hal Steinbrenner says he doesn't know when Aaron Judge will return to the lineup. As the Yankees continue to wait for their captain, the club's managing general partner said he expects other veterans like DJ LeMahieu, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo to shoulder the load. So Steinbrenner spoke on Tuesday, that is today, as of this recording, to Major League Baseball in Manhattan, where he's attending meetings this week, and he has characterized the Yankees as a 38-29, 9 games behind the Rays, and he labeled them as hanging in there. And they surely are hanging in there, the Yankees, let me tell you. Steinbrenner said, we've got to start hitting. We're putting too much pressure on the pitchers, and there are several of our veterans that need to step up, especially with Judge gone. Now the Yankees are 8-10 this season without Judge, who had a May stint on the injured list with a right hip strain and landed on the injured list with a right great toe sprain. Now, a few days after making a highlighted reel catch on June 3rd in Dodger Stadium. Oh, and by the way, this guy right here, Spike Lee, we do not want you as a Yankee fan. We do not want you as a fan in Yankee Stadium. We don't want you nowhere in the Bronx, thank you. Because you're a jinx. You're a jinx to the Knicks. You're a jinx to the whole Madison Square Garden, okay? And second of all your movies suck, okay? And the only movie I like is Do the Right Thing. All the rest of it sucks, okay? Please, stay in Queens, okay? If you want to see baseball, go to Queens. Thank you, Spike Lee. They're the same colors as your stupid-ass New York Knicks, okay? Thank you. Get the hell out of here. Don't come to the Bronx. Don't buy a ticket. Don't do none of that. Please, don't. Don't come to the Bronx. We don't want you here. We don't. We don't want you here. You suck, Spike Lee. You suck. Seriously, you do. And that's coming from a real fan, Bronx native, Yankee fan, all right? Don't come to the Bronx. You suck, brother. You suck. Stay making those bullcrap commercials that you make, okay? Don't come to the Bronx. You're a jinx. You're a jinx to the whole Knicks organization. And I hope the Knicks organization, what's that dude's name? John Dolan? I hope he bans you from MSG. I hope he bans you from Madison Square Garden, that you never go to a game ever again, because you're a jinx. And the Knicks will probably win a championship without you in the building. And I can't wait till that happens. You're an absolute jinx. Jesus Christ. But anyway, let's move on. Spike Lee. You suck. Anyway. So, Steinbrenner was asked if he was concerned how Judge related to the team. So let me see. The week that he was out in May, the Yankees didn't play well, and I understand that we just lost 2 series. Steinbrenner said, but let's just see if guys pick it up, particularly the veterans that I'm talking about. And I don't think it's a mental thing. I don't think it's in the players' heads. It's been a 2-week sample size, and it's been promising, but clearly it's one of the best players in baseball, and you're going to miss him if he's not playing. And that's talking about Aaron Judge. So, yeah, we are totally missing Aaron Judge, man. That's a fact. He was supposed to be on the 10-day list. It's coming up on 10 days now. So if he's good to play, he might be back as soon as next week. Let's check out today's lineups. All right, who we got here? The Mets. I don't want to buy tickets, damn you. Don't want tickets. Yeah. It's true, right, Bryson, about Spike Lee? Come on, man. It's true, man. The guy's a jinx, bro. Like, get the hell out of here. Spike Lee. Go to Queens, man. It's the same color as the New York Knicks. Go ahead. Go over there and jinx them. Jesus Christ. Keep them away from the Bronx, period. All right, let's check out this lineup here. I think that's good. Okay, so we got Severino on the mound versus Scherzer. You already know the Yankees ain't going to be hitting nothing. Okay? Let's get that right. The Yankees ain't going to hit nothing. The Yankees can't even hit Matt Scherzer. At all. They can't hit him at all. So, Bauer's playing right field. Why are they playing Bowers in right field? Like, I'd rather have Oswaldo Cabrera playing, man, in the outfield. Wait, let me put up this roster real quick so I can know what the hell I'm talking about. What the hell's going on here? Okay. Now Bowers, he's a first baseman, leading off at that. Okay, Waldo Cabrera. He's only batting at 196 with 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, 5 stolen bases. Okay. Bowers is batting 220, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, 1 stolen base. So clearly, the better candidate here will be Oswaldo Cabrera. Why? Because he's going to run and try to steal a base if he gets on base. And he has a few more RBIs. Now, in Cabrera's last 15 games, he only hit 1 home run. And in 25 at-bats in his last 15 games, he only batted 25 times, which is not a lot. And got 3 RBIs, 1 home run. Struck out 6 times in 15 games. And is batting a 160 in 15 games. Now, the last 7 games, he's only batted 9 times in 7 games. You see? So he got 1 at-bat a game, probably. And he scored a run, got 2 hits. He went 2 for 9 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and 2 strikeouts. I mean, who's better, man? Who is better? So Jake Bauers had way more at-bats. He had, in the last 15 games, Jake Bauers had 41 at-bats, okay? 41 at-bats, and he only got 10 hits out of 41 at-bats. Okay? His last 7 games, he had only 23 at-bats in 7 games and got 4 hits. No RBIs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. So clearly the better player right here is Oswaldo Cabrera if you just give him more playing time. Give the guy more playing time. Yesterday was a day off, so and also let's talk about the catching. The catching. Jose Trevino should be catching this game. I think Trevino might have a better shot at hitting Matt Scherzer. Higashioka is going to strike out. And on this lineup here, Volpe should be batting first. He should be leading off. Why are they doing him like Brett Gardner? Like, man, like Aaron Boone? He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Volpe is like your whole offense right now. Even though he's batting on 186, he's the one doing all the action. He got 26 RBIs. The guy has 26 RBIs, 14 stolen bases. Why is he batting last? They say, oh, because it gives, if he gets on, Bauer, Stanton, and Torres get better help. Yeah, we get that, but you're giving Volpe less time looking at the ball. The more Volpe sees the baseball, the better he's going to get. So that's what it is. Damn, man. It's a horrible lineup too, man. Horrible lineup. Oh God, horrible. I would have Torres. Okay, Volpe first. Volpe, then Gabriel Torres. You know what? I'll put Stanton up third. Volpe. Volpe, Torres, Stanton. Rizzo. LeMahieu, Kiner-Falefa. McKinney, Higashioka, and then Bowers. I'll put Bowers last. Volpe has 9 home runs. Are you kidding me? Yo, a lot of these Yankee fans are just stupid. Stupid. And I feel like Aaron Boone, he be listening to like John Boy Media. And he does what John Boy Media tells him to do. That's how I feel it sounds like. Because they're the only ones that talk negative. They the ones, John Boy Talking Yanks had a whole show talking about how DJ LeMahieu is in a slump. Meanwhile, he the only one playing. LeMahieu, Volpe, Rizzo, Torres, Kiner-Falefa. They're the ones carrying the team. So it's like, man, yo, these guys are idiots, man. It goes to show you that everybody copies from the next guy. So if John Boy Media says it, all the other Yankee outlets say the same thing. If John Boy says it's blue, everybody gonna run with it and say it's blue too. They don't come up with their own opinion. And in my opinion, man, I was watching I watched the Yes Network because, you know, I watched the replay of the game as well. I go to the game and I watch the replay, or I watch the game on TV when they go on the road, right? And the Yes Network is horrible. They are so boring. Now, the guys on Peacock, I forget their names, but they were so intellectual, man. And they weren't even Yankee fans, you know what I'm saying? And they were talking so much about the game and about players. I mean, they made it so interesting that you wanted to listen to what they were talking about. The Yes Network, you got Paul O'Neill talking to some story. Like, it's like, come on, man. They don't even talk about the game. They do, but it's like back and forth. Ah, man, I don't know. And then after the real game, sometimes they play Talking Yanks. And I was like, yo, like, people actually watch this? People actually watch this? Clearly, they come up with this from somewhere else, and they don't come up with their own. They go with analytics, and analytics does not work at all. Analytics works when a pitcher is in rehab and they're trying to see how much progress they have progressed in their training. That's when analytics works. But in determining a baseball game, it doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. Look at Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks was horrible on the Yankees. Now he goes on to play in Baltimore, and the guy is an all-star. I mean, you can't make this up. Can't make this up. Subway Series is overrated. The Boston Red Sox games are overrated. All it is now, it's a marketing tool for Citi Field and Yankee Stadium to up their prices and prices. They charge more money for the ticket. And first of all, Citi Field is way more expensive than Yankee Stadium is. The food is more expensive. The tickets are more expensive. The only thing that's reasonable is the merchandising. That's it. Is the merchandise. But other than that, Yankees take every dollar from you, man. Take every dollar from you, man. Aiden Davila, welcome to the channel. And yes, man, we all are Yankee fans with heartbroken times right now. But we surely do wish we had Judge right now, man. Because he's a big part of this lineup. Big part of this lineup. But the Mets don't have Pete Alonso either. So don't worry about that one. But be prepared to Yankees to be hitless today. Because the Yankees never hit Matt Scherzer at all. Whatever team you put against Matt Scherzer, Yankee team, they don't do well against this guy. And he's probably going to strike him out. So be prepared for the Yankees to be hitless. So if the Yankees get a home run off this guy or have a big inning, a rally inning, consider themselves very lucky. I'm telling you now. Because I don't think the Yankees are going to be able to hit this guy. Severino, he's going to give up some home runs. You already know. The Yankees are going to be down. And they're going to have to come back from behind. Because the Yankees just simply don't hit, man. Especially against Matt Scherzer, especially against good hitting, period. Any great pitcher, they get shut down immediately. Aiden says Severino don't look like the old Sever. He looked like an old Sevy. That's what he looked like. An old Severino. I think, in my opinion, this year, the Luis Severino experiment has to come to an end. I'm sorry. But if the Yankees are smart, you have Severino play, hopefully he does well. and you trade his ass by the trade deadline and get rid of him and bring somebody else in because they could do just as bad as this guy can. Sorry, Severino, but that'd be funny that Severino's gone by the time his bobblehead comes out in July. Could you imagine? Could you imagine they get rid of Severino and they still got to give out his bobblehead? I don't know if I'm going to get the bobblehead or not. Let's see. But that's what it is, man. Severino's got to go. Love the energy with Severino. Hey, man, I've been a fan of Severino since he got here. 2017, man. And he was a relief pitcher. Severino started out as a relief pitcher. And the Yankees were so desperate for a starting pitcher that they turned him into a starting pitcher and blew out his arm. That's the story with Severino. So in 2017, they made him a starter and he blew out his arm. And they try to pamper him and baby him ever since. But he's been hurt every year. Severino has been hurt every single year. He's never pitched a full season. So there's no way in hell we're going to keep this guy. Forget about it. He's out of here. It's sad to say it, but it's true. You know? It is what it is, man. But the Yankees have to figure something out. Aaron Boone is killing this team. He really is killing this team. He got it together. But I don't agree with Mike Bowers playing outfield. He's a first baseman. He's leading off, which Volpe should be leading off. I mean, this lineup is crazy as it is. Trevino should be catching because it was a day off Sunday. So it's like, what do you do now? What do you do? Hopefully, the Yankees can start winning games. And to win games is they're gonna have to hit the ball. And they have to hit the ball. And the only way they're gonna win is by hitting the baseball. Yeah, their poor pitching will give up runs. Their poor pitching will give up home runs, of course. But Yankee hitting should be so good that it shouldn't matter. That's so you know that these guys are human and they can't hit baseballs at the drop of a hat. This is really a skill, really a talent that only major leaguers have that can hit a home run 500 feet. And I guess that's why these guys are Yankees, right? They're a Yankee for a reason. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back Friday with some good updates, hopefully. And please don't believe the hype of sending down Anthony Volpe to the minor leagues. That's a stupid idea. Man, there's a lot of stupid Yankee fans. I mean, stupid. Stupid. To even make these things a conversation, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Clark Smith. He's better than Severino. We can't give away all our best pitchers. And Clark Smith has kind of earned it. But he doesn't get run support. But he does give up hits. He does give up home runs, but it's going to happen. But right now, it's the best we got. You can't really get rid of him. Now we got to wait for Nasty Cortez to come back. Garrett Cole has to figure it out. He had his last 2 starts were horrible. So let's see what happens with this week now. With the Mets. And I forgot who else we play after that. And then we got Seattle Mariners coming into town to Yankee Stadium, and then the Texas Rangers coming to town. So, they just have to hit against these teams, which they can do. But it's going to see today, Yankees cannot hit good pitching. And Matt Scherzer is going to give them a problem. And let's not hope Severino gives up some home runs in the first or second inning and put the Yankees in a deficit. Let's hope not. But that's what happens. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. I'll be back on Friday. After 5 o'clock, I'll be on. And we'll talk some more baseball. But until then, it's been great. And I'll see you guys later. So long, everybody. See ya.